This is why mobility gains don't equal velo gains 1-to-1. And it's because of physics and how it helps us understand that the throw and range of motion do intertwine together because of the force time curve, which is essentially how much force is applied to an object and then the time at which it's applied. Think of it like a rubber band. The more you pull back on the rubber band, the more tension is going to go forward into the band, okay? Now with that, yes, getting into good ranges of motion within the throw is important because it gives you more time to apply force to the ball. But that can still be misleading sometimes because the range of motion doesn't just mean range of motion in the gym, it means range of motion within the context of the throw. So yes, I'm all for gaining X degrees of T-spine rotation, always get more bendy. But with that being said, X degrees of T-spine rotation isn't going to show up in a 1-to-1 of X degrees of hip-shoulder separation within the throw. If you don't have the movement solution of deeper hip-shoulder separation or deeper T-spine rotation in the context of the throw, the new T-spine mobility gains you made in the gym are never going to show. So if mobility gains don't transfer 1-to-1 in the throw, what even is the point? Well, think of it like this. The more movement you can do and the more mobility you have, the more movement options you have to utilize within the skill of the throw. So think of it like a tool bag for a construction worker. The more tools he has in his bag to use, the easier it's going to be for him to build a really good quality house. Just like the more movement options you have physically capable of, the easier it's going to be for you to build a well-rounded throw. So you may be wondering, what should I do? Now, on the training and mobility side of things, I still think you should work on gaining range of motion until it becomes no longer a limiting factor or a low-hanging fruit and you have a solid foundation set. Once you reach that point, then begin to work on becoming a dynamic mover through in and out of those positions in deep ranges, not just good at doing one static stretch really deep. Being a mover is really important as well. Now on the throwing side of things, I recommend that as you continue to gain these new ranges of motion, you design your skill in throwing work so that you're forced to find new movement solutions using the new mobility gains you had. That is how you get it all to transfer together.